July 16th, 2024. It's day 2 of a new workout program that I built. And I'm going into this program coming off of being sick. I was sick for like a week or something, lost a few pounds, cardio was down, everything was down. And I thought, what a great time to test something, a product that I've been seeing all over the place, not only in fitness, but just in like the wellness, the health space. And this is shipped directly to me, and it is GOAT, the greatest of all tapes. These are mouth tapes right here. I'm not going to be using those because I'm here for the nasal strips, which I believe, yes, nasal strips. Not too long ago, somebody asked me on Instagram, do you buy into these? Do you believe in nasal strips and you know how effective they are and all that stuff? And my answer was no, not really. It wasn't necessarily I don't believe in them, but it's not something that I would pay for and pay to try out. So luckily for me, GOAT sent me these to try out, and fresh packaging. The packaging is really awesome. If you're a product person, where you go, how is this even looking? You know, when it arrives, how does it show up? And you know, this is pretty sweet. Packaging is great. The tear, ripping that off, smooth. Single-use product, do not use more than 12 hours a day. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give this a try, because my workout today, I'm coming off of being sick. My workout today is gonna be a 20-minute hit where it's 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. For 20 minutes straight, we're gonna be doing burpees, we're gonna be doing mountain climbers, and I forget what other, there's a third movement in there. Oh, high knees, burpees, mountain climbers for 20 minutes. I'm gonna be breathing very hard. My cardio is so trash right now, and my strength is even not the greatest. I don't know if you can see even just how much I lost so much from being sick, but we're gonna give the nasal strip a try, see how it goes for this tough 20-minute workout, and hopefully it'll help me out with processing, receiving more oxygen to the body. 5:31 now, I've been chatting for way too long, and I'm gonna get this on, head out into the gym and stretch it out and get to it. Already my allergies are not the greatest, so we'll see how this goes, but it's interesting to me how this feels pretty firm, like you bend it and it just kind of pops back. So interesting. The back is looking good, nice and easy. Hopefully it's easy to apply. I don't know if I'm doing this right, but let's see, right about there. Okay. Okay. First impression is good. Normally this nostril is pretty, yeah, literally a moment ago this nostril was very blocked. I still feel very stuffy, whatever, but this nostril a moment ago was blocked and it feels pretty good now. It feels better. Don't feel amazing, but I can breathe through it, so this is a good start. Apparently, I applied this too far up on my nose. Luckily, caught this before starting the workout. That was a very satisfying feeling. So apparently that was too high up on my nose, and I should drop it down more on the meaty part of the nose. This comes directly from the owner of Goat, who happened to randomly reply to a message that I had sent before starting the workout. Me being the noob that I am here, I'm like, should I just peel that same one off and reuse it, or should I use a different strip? He's like, use a different strip, because even though this would work for a moment, since I'm about to work out, a new strip is gonna hold through the workout, whereas that one, the adhesive might, the oils and stuff and sweat and everything that builds up, reapplying that same one might not work. So we're gonna apply this bad boy a little bit lower, I think, like here, I guess. And let's see how it goes. Meaty part of the nose. I don't know if you can hear the sound my nostrils making, but it's just, baby. Okay. This feels like that first. It feels like that feeling when you flare your nostrils, but you don't have to flare your nostrils to get that good feeling. So this is cool. I don't know if this is right either, but I'm like late to the workout, man. It's already, 5:50 something. So I'm gonna just go in there and send it. We're gonna get this workout here. Luckily that pack has like 30 strips in it. So if this isn't right, then I'll do it for tomorrow's workout. Let's go. Okay, it's go time. 20 minutes. Here's 20 minutes of suck. I want to slow the breathing in between. 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off, 20 minutes. We're not even halfway there yet. Oh, I don't know if you can tell, but my cardio sucks. Heart rate's at 181. It's a weak spot. Gave up early on that round. Let's recalibrate. Let's push through this. Oh, there we go. So far, nasal strip's great. My cardio is not. My strength is not. My mental toughness needs work. Okay. I'm gonna save the workout, and then we're gonna see what our stats are. Average heart rate 150, max 183. There we go. Workout complete. Not proud of how I did. I gave up like 4 different times and got a lot of work to do to get to where I want to be. But today, day 2 of this program, 12-week program, and today was a bit challenging, to be honest. But that's why I wanted to run the nose strip for this workout, because I knew I'd be sucking wind. And overall, it feels so good. So I have asthma. I've had asthma since I was a kid. And if you don't know what asthma feels like, the most accurate description I've ever come across is it's like breathing through a straw. So where most people's airway might be this big and you're breathing super hard, super hard, super hard, having asthma is like breathing through an airway that's like a straw. So when you go through a load like this and everything, it's so tough. But the thing I will say is, so far, for just this quick little bit, I stand corrected. Nasal strips genuinely do help, like significantly. At least these nasal strips do. I mean, I've never tried other nasal strips, so this being the greatest of all tapes, that's saying something, I'm sure. But
For this nasal strip specifically, if I have a killer cardio workout, strapping one of these on is definitely an advantage. So now that I've experienced this, now that I know it, I'm gonna try it in some other arenas as well. If you've seen me followed along a bit, this is kind of what I do. I'll test things out, stress test things. And so I'm gonna stress test this. Today was cardio, and then I've got, some strength days and things like that. So I'll try it on other days, but obviously for oxygen, for cardio and everything, this was the biggest test that I wanted to run, and significant pass. I mean, it feels like if normally I breathe through a straw, this feels like I just 4x'd the size of that straw. So instead of here, I'm like here. There's most people normally is like there. So huge improvement over what I typically feel like. As for allergies and things like that, I don't yet know. I'll have to take it out on the golf course, play around, that sort of thing, and see how it does. But so far, very impressed. Well done, GOAT. Let's try this on the golf course. So obviously I put it on crooked quite a bit. Favored this side a bit more. It was a quick application, but still feels great. And I was gonna come play some golf today without taking allergy medicine, just to see what effects this would have. But then I'm like, you know what? If I wanna have sort of a controlled variable, I need to take my allergy meds, because I pop allergy, I don't know, every time I go golfing. So to keep that the same, I got to see the impact of this. So the front nine, I did not play with the nose strip, just tossed it on, starting the back nine. And as you can tell by how I'm breathing, I'm playing kind of quick, moving, pushing the cart pretty quickly, try to keep the heart rate up a bit. And it's feeling nice, man. Put the nose strip on for golf. This could be the move. I don't know. This might be the play right here. I'll report back later. It's a little toasty out here. So I'm gonna throw a little water on the towel and drape it over the neck. This is like ice cold water. It's gonna feel great. Nasal breathing going very well out here. Moving quick, and I don't know whether it's because now I'm finally warmed up or I've toned the swing down a bit, but I'm playing much better golf this back nine than I did the front nine. Even with this thing placed in the wrong way, still doing work. Done with the round of golf. I'm still hot, hence the rolled up sleeves, the wet towel, all that good stuff. But the nose strip, oddly, I don't know if it was sort of a placebo effect or if it was like genuinely helping the breathing, but in a worst case scenario, it's really nice to play golf with the nose strip on, because it's just a reminder to breathe through my nose. So even though, yes, I feel the airways open, it feels better. I don't know if it helped the allergies, but I didn't sneeze at all, which is, it happens, but it's rare. But the big thing is just, especially out here walking, right? Like I played this round in under 3.5 hours, and I think it was 3 hours, 15 minutes. And so I was moving pretty good out here, and man, it just, if nothing else, I do feel like it helped with oxygen intake, but if nothing else, as a good focused reminder to breathe through the nose, which if you've done any breath work or anything like that, you know the benefits of this. So worst case scenario, it's a great reminder to breathe through the nose when you're out walking, you're out playing golf. Even better case is that reminder plus better airway opening. So I got to give this to nasal strip number 2, part 2 of me standing corrected. This is beneficial for golf as well. Last test for me to give a full detailed opinion on the nose strips. Nighttime, time to go to sleep. About to put these toddlers, the little ones, down and test out the nose strip. You ready for this, bud? Yeah. All right, watch this. We're gonna try to apply this one better than the golf one went today. So let's see. Close to center. This is what happens when I press on my nose after a day outside with allergies. Go me, go allergies, yay. Okay, here we go. Let's see.
All right, just woke up. I know I look rough. Get over it. This is my post-sleep test feedback on the nose tape, which I have repeatedly called a nose strip. I don't know if there is a difference, but nose tape, nose strip, whatever. So the nose tape sleep test. I just woke up and when I first put it on, felt the same beautiful sensation of like, I can breathe. However, I didn't actually experience any difference, any benefits, I should say. I did experience differences, but I didn't experience any benefits of the nose tape while I slept. What I did experience is, one, I realized that I touch my nose so frequently at night. Like when I sleep, I'm like, my allergies are not the greatest. And so that's probably part of it, whether it's habit or like me just doing certain things is like helping me breathe in that sense. So I touch my nose a lot, which this actually didn't feel nice for me to touch my nose. A lot of times I'm doing this stuff or like this because my allergies. And I was doing that last night, and then the tape, and then it's like, oh, I can't touch, and even though I kept doing it. And so it was this discomfort of like, oh, I'm not used to this thing. So if I get used to it, maybe it's better. I don't know. But I kept on doing this and it just didn't feel the greatest. So even mentally, it would just kind of like ping me a little bit more awake of like, if I just went to go do this thing and it was like, oh yeah, there's something there. It would kind of ping me awake a little bit more. So that wasn't great. And then I sleep-wise didn't feel any sort of like, oh man, I had the greatest sleep and anything like that. I really didn't feel any difference in that way. I typically sleep really well though, so that's where I would say it's kind of a wash. I'm sure there's people that this would be a huge benefit to, but to me, for the sleep, when it comes to working out, golfing, sleeping, the way that I would prioritize the impact or the hierarchy of benefit for me in my experience is working out for sure, way up there, especially if it's like a hard breathing, like a cardio. Like I did a 20-minute circuit and it was just a HIIT workout. I was breathing hard. It helped out wonderfully. Then it would be golf, which would be a near second, and I would put sleep like significantly larger gap below because I didn't feel any benefit from it for sleep. And then of course, me touching my nose and stuff all the time, it's kind of, well, it's still sticking there, but it feels as though it's like more easily gonna peel off. And of course, this is also the longest that I've kept one of the tapes on because I did the workout plus an hour, so call it 2 hours. Then golfing, I just did it for the back nine. That was also just 2 hours. So this is now, 9 hours on, let's say. It's obviously still sticking, even with me, doing all this stuff that I do at night and all that stuff. So the stick and everything, the feel of it, the flex, this still has a lot of flex. It still wants to keep pulling out. So actually, let's see if I don't know if there's a good technique for taking this off, but like deep heel top to bottom, deep heel side to side. But it's still very flexy. Like it still wants to stay straight. It's been on for 9 hours or whatever. And it's not like it goes, oh man, you've had it bridged on your nose this way for 9 hours and now you peel it off and it just holds that form. It still wants to spring back straight. So obviously for someone that's going to wear it long term or for a long time, it's a really great feature because it's still very effective after that much time and that much play where I keep on, poking, touching, playing at night and all this stuff. So overall, I do stand corrected. I feel like nose tape is, I don't want to say, oh man, it's a game changer, but it is wow. I'm just noticing. So if you do buy the GOAT, the greatest of all tapes, I just literally noticed this in this moment, but there's QR codes on the back where you can get a tutorial. So I probably should have done that, but I just ripped it open and went straight to it. I should have done a tutorial because you've seen now a few times, you've seen me put it on in weird spots wrong and get direction and everything like that. So I still have a good amount of strips in here. So I'm gonna watch the tutorial, and then I haven't even tried the mouth tape yet. So I'll probably, you've seen my Dementor love, Jeanette, how she be sleeping up. So I'll probably tape her mouth shut. I'll tape her mouth shut with those ones. But yeah, I'm gonna watch the tutorial and see if there's something significantly wrong that I did or something right that I didn't do. And if that's the case, then there will be more to this video. But overall, my ranking for this is workout, big benefit, golfing, a nice benefit, sleep for me, kind of a wash.